Am I freaking out? Yes, very much, which is why I'm over here talking with the camera instead of doing anything about the whole situation. I've literally got like less than 24 hours now, less than 20 hours. Tomorrow is Amru Individual Designs Photo Code first trial. I haven't even started cutting the fabric yet. All I have for now is a draft of the corset, which I'm not even sure is of the right measurement. And here I am, eternally freaking now. I've got this. Something can be done. Something can be done. Okay. If I'm working with paper, it's draft. If I'm working with fabric, it's probably cutting. If I'm working with fabric pieces, it's sewing. Alright. Namaste everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry about the odd opening of the video. That is like literally how I started making clothes for the show. Here's a sketch of the design that I will be making in the rest of the video. I'm starting with the corset. The corset holds everything together and is also a little bit more work than the other pieces. I've cut out the draft and here I am placing them on the fabric. Adding seam allowance with chalk marks and finally cutting the pieces out. And then I'm going to go ahead and sew the panels together.
सेक्सन ए को अर्को को हो र मोडल उसको सेक्सन ए को सपना हामी मोडललाई भेट्न जाँदैछौँ
पिनहरू पनि ल्याउनु पर्ने क्या अरे है।
अहिले म जाम्ला हजुर यस्तो हावा लागिरहेको छ हाम्रो डिजाइनर उड्ला जस्तो छ
यही प्यारासुट बनाएर हुन्छ।
बाहुबली त्यहाँ पछाडि पिल्लर छ क्या त्योहरू गइरहेको छैन
यसो वक गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ घोडा देख्नुपर्छ।
न त जम्प गर्दै जाने हो
Now, before I tell you more about my design, I like to address the theme first. Hamro pure showko core concept, or the main theme you can say, was Nepali culture, elements, and Nepali essence. The theme that my group is working on is Nepali architecture. Now, elaborating on the details of my design, first is a cape-like jacket, which consists of several panels. It represents layers that is mostly seen in pagoda-styled buildings, especially capturing the sort of umbrella effect or like a hooded form. Underneath the jacket is a full-sleeved deep neck top. The structure of the corset is actually unique. So if you observe a pagoda-styled temple or building from a 45-degree angle, you get a unique shape such as this. And so I wanted to include this perspective in the middle as a corset. So lastly, the skirt. For some reason, I hate simplicity and love panels. So here I had this rather cute idea of including bricks on each end of the panels. I need to add some movement to it. I have hand stitched all these panels, stopping the stitches at random lengths. When the model walks or moves, the skirt does too.
Having prints on here. Oh, we have a nice camera.
जहिले जुम गर्छ छैन जहिले जुम गर्छ छैन
मेरो खिच्नु छैन कुरा है चाहिँ
यो खासमा माथि हो म त तपाईँ माथि गरेर DIY sustainable
के छ के हुँदैछ यहाँ फेरि
the plaza.
Oh my god, wait, I want to marry in Basant.
स्टप
Island flashbacks.
उठाउनु भयो फोन
7:30 बजे भन्नु छ तर अलिकति ढिलो चाहिँ
So after getting reviews at the final trial, I ended up making the jacket all over again with new fabrics and hard pasting to hold up the structure of the jacket. The top and the skirt were made in a bit of a hurry, so I couldn't really record myself. But behind the scenes, I've completed making them as well as making a whole new skirt.
Today I'm very hot and tempting and I do that.
Like outfit check. Wait, यस्तो देखिँदैन यार कस्तो राम्रो मेरो मोडल लगाइदिएला एकैछिन यसो आउटफिट चेक गर्दैछु ठिक छ ओ तँलाई पनि एउटा डिजाइनरवाला कार्ड लगाइदियो भने त पनि डिजाइनर आज
Hello, my lovely girls. It's 1 month later.
And I do not look good. I wanted to take some time to deliver a summary or like an overview. I'm just going to say some things about how I felt throughout the whole journey. Starting from the beginning, we enrolled into the college and we started our classes and we went on doing the classes. There'd be our seniors working on the graduation show. Our juniors, seniors, when are we going to sit down and work on our fashion show? When are we going to be doing our creative, skillful activities? That was our literal thought process when we watched our seniors work. Now that we've already surpassed that phase, that point, the whole process, I have a clearer review of the whole thing. So initially we worked on the theme, like choosing the theme, developing the theme, and to see what actually is going to be the base of our whole show. What is going to be our core concept. We had to work on that. And our themes were to individually group or like finalize. We were able to work on developing designs. We had to illustrate all our designs. We had our teachers working with us. Our designs are like it was all the basic preparatory processes. We used to be scheduled meetings with our principal ma'am. We used to discuss everything with her. During this, we had a lot of complications. I mean, it's not easy. And mind you, there were like almost 100 students in our batch. A lot of ideas and a lot of sorting out to do. Idea developing, theme selection, and this, all that thing took us almost 2 months, I guess. So that was a long, hectic process, sort of like mentally exhausting because you know, to balance create garna, I need to make sure that nothing is overlapping on top of each other is like sort of hard, especially with so many students who are graduating at the same time on the same show. We had been divided into 9 groups, so there were 9 sequences on the show. Each group had 10 members. 9 members still, but mostly we had 10 members in each group. All the 10 members had 1 individual designs, and the whole group had 1 creative design. Hold on, let me take a sip. My head is not being able to like and also the fact that I'm trying to like speak over the noise that is coming from outside. First of all, show promotions we had to make these like commercial designs so that we're not actually letting out contents of our show, but at the same time we're giving a sneak peek to the public about what we are capable of. And then individual group or let's say sabajana milera worked on constructing our creative design. So हाम्रो batch को show core theme भनेको चाहिँ Nepalese culture, or like Nepalese elements and Nepalese like essence. My team was Nepalese Nirvana. अनि हाम्रो group को theme चाहिँ Nepalese architecture थियो. Each and every design had to be structural pani and also practical. When you're trying to make structure, it's sort of hard to make it like wearable for like everyday casual bringing in both the elements into your garment, but like we made it work in the end. After that, we worked on our individual designs. So working on my individual design was like a roller coaster. I was having fun. I was having fun making that design because the outcomes were pretty nice, and I was very happy with how the pieces were turning out. It was just the time restriction. I had this time frame within which I had to make everything and get everything done. So that made it a little less enjoyable. That I enjoyed the whole process altogether. Creative part, practical part, like everything. Even though I was working all night, literally more like 4-5 bajiतिर सुतिरहेको होला. I had fun, but it was stressful. It was so stressful that I barely slept. I could barely eat. एकैछिन आफूसँग बसेर केही मलाई मन लागेको कुरा गर्न पाएन भने चाहिँ it'll really like put me on a bad mood. But that's the thing. I didn't even have time to be in a bad mood because oh my god. Because I had a deadline to meet like almost every week. As much as I enjoyed it, but there were other things as well. On my last trial, as you can see, there were alterations made. Principal and the teachers saw it. They were like, it's lacking a little bit of structure. I mean, there's not much gold in it. It sort of looks, dark. So, although for that very specific moment, I worked so hard on this, but I did understand that it had a fresh perspective. I was seeing my work throughout the time, from the moment that I got the pieces to the finished garment. That way, your eyes just kind of get used to what you're seeing. I really trusted their like perspective. So with that sort of attitude, I just went along with Arne, trying different ways of putting it on the model. It actually turned out really good. Talking about the skirt that I put on the model when she went on the ramp is different than the one that she wore in the trial, if you noticed. The first skirt was more easier to make. I just made that partly so that like I will have something to put on the model. Ramp wala skirt was the initial original, like this is the skirt. I'm really proud of myself. The fact that I was satisfied with what I finally showed on the ramp. Really proud of the work. I'm really proud of my hard work. I'm really proud of the things that I went through. I'm really proud of everybody, honestly. We had our college, we had our teachers, we had our supervisors, everybody supporting us, and they had our backs. They were with us the whole time. But making this show happen in such a short time frame, because you're like working on so many things, so many activities. Amru pure show ma chahi it was quality. Our show was a very big hit. Come on, how could it not be? If you haven't already checked out what happened on the show and the updates and all the pictures and the videos, make sure to visit the pages of Namuna College of Fashion Technology on Instagram, on Facebook, especially our fashion show main accounts. We have tons and tons of photos and videos and contents uploaded out there. If you want to check out my posts, you can check out my Instagram account. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed the video. I tried my best to put it all together and make it as watchable as possible. I'm trying my best to level up my videos, but like, let's see, one video at a time. And if you're like sticking with me through these things, if you're like watching every single one of my videos, regardless of whatever or like however I've ended up making it, I'd really like to thank you. So if you liked the video, this is probably the first time that I'm actually saying this by myself. Because it's I'm not going to lie, it's sort of awkward, so which is why I haven't said it yet. I mean it. I really want to say it. It's just that I am not in the habit of saying it, which is why I haven't said it yet. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment down below. And also please do subscribe to the channel, because I'm really trying my best out here to make the videos as amazing as I could. I love you all very much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.